Craft video last night of the Santa sleigh. We'll post Kelly's video tonight on our social media as well, just to get you in the holiday crafting spirit.
We are there, absolutely. But you know what else?
What?
It's time for another Intrigue Journal with our
Already?
friend Yes, Sean Paul.
Sean Paul is
Come
here.
on.
Who's very intriguing.
Hi, great to see you.
And you like to blow our minds.
Yes, and you know, you guys are all about crafts, right?
I know.
Yes.
I know.
Craft this, craft that. Let's talk
crafty.
about spacecraft.
Oh,
Oh,
what a
good
segue.
segue.
Did you see how I did that?
I did.
Yes. All right.
I like
so,
that.
do you remember last week we were talking about UFOs that were being spotted by pilots?
Yes.
And then you said, Sean Paul, what do the presidents know? What are they hiding? Blah, 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 blah.
Right. Yes.
Which was a brilliant segue on your part, because we were the day before, 55 years to the day of the tragic JFK assassination, right?
Right.
And so that there's a lot of conspiracy theories, and that's what I'm here to talk about here. Now, I need to just say that this isn't necessarily my own personal opinion, but I interviewed Bill Burns, who wrote the book Dr. Feelgood.
Okay.
Right?
Did you really? Yes.
Right. So I interviewed him at length, and it was all about the JFK involvement with Max Jacobson. Now, you said that you could relate to that because you were just watching what?
I was watching The Crown.
Right, and you saw the scene, right?
I saw the scene with them injecting things into
And so-
Jackie and JFK.
That's what we're going to talk about here today. Now, I'm going to report based on my interview with him.
Right.
It has to be somewhat filtered because this is TV. It's early in the morning. I'm not going to go into all the scandalous details, but if they want more of the story, it'll be on my website, Intrigue Journal, and you'll be able to hear it from his own mouth.
Okay.
All the details. But I'm going to give you an overview, a quick snapshot. All right. So, but JFK, a legendary president. Can we agree?
Oh
with
yeah,
that?
absolutely.
Legendary. I mean, and the town, no, the country reveres the man, right?
Oh yeah,
I think
Yes.
so. Yeah.
But here's the thing that they don't really realize is he was in a lot of pain. He had deals. He issued with low energy, and he suffered a lower back injury in World War II.
I had no idea.
Before there he is on crutches right there.
Wow.
And when he was campaigning, he was already getting the injections from Max Jacobson, Dr. Feelgood.
Oh.
He was already hooked on this. Now, there he is. That's Max Jacobson. That is the infamous Dr. Feelgood.
Okay.
You want to know what was in those crazy syringes?
Yes, that's what I want to know.
It was a crazy concoction. It wasn't just, well, he wanted to try and treat people's blood, treat them from the inside so that they didn't have to have surgery.
Right.
And so what he did is he took animal cells from animals that were known to regenerate themselves.
Okay.
Eels and worms. You know,
Lizards.
things that you cut in half and then they grow
And
back.
they grow back.
Yes.
So he had this crazy idea, and he's a refugee from Germany. So he had some mad scientist theories that if you take these cells and inject them into the human body, it'll regrow itself.
Why didn't he try it on himself first?
He actually did.
He did?
Oh.
And he got incredibly sick when he did it. Then he came up with a hybrid version of this concoction, which involved what, Jeremy? Added
what now?
well,
Cocaine.
well, okay.
Cocaine.
You're not far off. You're not far off. All right.
What was it?
What was it?
Methamphetamines.
Oh, methamphetamines. Yes.
So,
Sorry.
so this was the Walter White of the White House.
Now, did JFK know it was?
That was good.
Good show.
Right.
Did he just trust the doc?
It was referred to him by a friend of his that he grew up in high school, college roommate. Okay. And so he was having trouble with the campaign, and he goes, well, I got just the guy, it's a great pick-me-up. And so JFK became dependent on these injections, all right?
Okay.
So then, I might have to look at my notes here,
That's
but
all right.
That's fascinating.
So anyway, he's taking a ton of pharmaceuticals. He's a pharmaceutical basket case. He's got more ailments than you could possibly imagine. So the concoctions really did help him, but he became hooked on these methamphetamines. Well, guess who finds out that he's hooked on this stuff?
Jackie O.
She was already hooked.
She was on him too.
Yeah, let's not get to that one yet.
Marilyn!
Guess what? She was a patient of Dr. Feelgood before Jack Kennedy was.
Really?
She was hooked on the stuff as well. We're going to get to her in just a moment here.
Oh my God, Dr.
Yes.
Feelgood killed her, I bet.
Well, yes.
That's my
Bobby
theory.
Kennedy found out that Jack Kennedy was taking these things. He saw the vials in the Oval Office. He took one. He snuck it out, brought it to the FBI, he had them analyze it, and they came back and they said, your brother is hooked on methamphetamines. Wow. So he came back, he got in the doctor's face, and he said, you're out of here, and in a not very politically correct manner.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Really raging, right? The doctor tenders his resignation, leaves, and guess who goes into withdrawals?
I bet he did.
The president.
Yeah, the president did.
Massive withdrawals.
Of course.
Calls and begs him to come back.
Well, you can't function like that.
No, yeah, once you're hooked, right?
Exactly.
So he goes to the top floor of a hotel in New York City, gives him a massive dose. And the president has a bad reaction.
What?
Yes.
How did we not know about this?
Well, this is in the book, and like I said, you can get the full interview at intriguejournal.com. But this is, well, it's a good thing we didn't, because this is not something you want the public to know. When he had this massive reaction, radical behavior, running around the top floor of this hotel, that the foreign press corps, the White House press, they're all there. They could have easily seen it, but they didn't. But guess who did see it? The FBI, the CIA. They see that the commander-in-chief is hooked on these methamphetamines. He could be...
how dangerous for the whole world.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Yes.
Okay, so
we're going to hold it right there.
Hold it right there, because we're not done.
No, then we're going to get to Maryland.
Okay, that's my favorite
That's a good place to start.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
come back to.
Seriously, don't go anywhere. Part 2 of Intrigue Journal is coming up after this break.
Yeah.
I bet he killed Marilyn. That's my theory, maybe. That's crazy.
Interesting, yes.
It is.
Yes.
Absolutely.